All right, thank you. Herb Stratford, KMSB, KOLD, Tucson, Arizona. Daisy, this movie was such a genre buster for me. It was a horror movie, but it had heart and it had real emotion. What did you think when you got this script?
It's funny because when I got it, I read that the zombies were there, but I guess I didn't know that they were really there. And then I got on set, I was like, oh, here they are. But for me, it felt, yes, very much a heartfelt journey of this woman trying to reckon with the decisions she's made and what has happened to her husband. And if the worst has happened to her husband, how she's going to say goodbye. How far do we go to get closure, really?
And I think that's one of the things that's so delightful about this film is it has these big moments like, in the bus and, some stuff
Yeah.
where it's very, white knuckle, but then there's the intimate moments like
Mm.
when you finally get to your destination. And that's a real tightrope walk for any actor. And I think you really nailed that. Was that sort of difficult to live in both those hemispheres?
It's interesting because Ava is really someone who's just having blow after blow after blow, and the determination she feels in getting to the end is really that the undercurrent of the driving force, and along the way there are extra moments of adrenaline. So the bus moment was it was really fun and scary because I was like, ooh, zombie moment. But when someone is running, and he was so fast, when someone is running at you in full prosthetics you do feel like you're running for your life. So that was a really great moment in that. And then when she gets to her destination, um, yes, that felt very intimate. The set was so beautiful and quiet, and everyone was so respectful. So there was really a lot of room to figure out what that is. But also in that moment, there's so much sadness, but also so much anger with what it is that Ava is seeing, like the real evidence of what has gone on. Um, but all of that is facilitated by Zach and the script, and honestly, a wonderful cast and crew.
And I have to say, I'm an aficionado of zombie stuff, and I have been for a long time. But it's hard to get, it's hard to find something fresh for me that like is like, oh my gosh. And
Mm.
the teeth was
Yeah,
just like that. That was such a subtle and just powerful moment that was literally terrifying.
yeah,
Was it scary in person, because, or
yeah,
just
it
not
was.
because there's a film crew everywhere?
No, no, it was. It's funny because Ava is so driven by curiosity and the hope that if she does greet her husband and he's a zombie, that there's a way back for him. That playing the curiosity of her experience with them was really fun. So when she meets the pink-haired woman, that sound, the performances on set were amazing. The prosthetics were amazing, but the performances, it was already there. So it was really getting under my skin anyway. But then watching it with all of the brilliant sound design at South by Southwest with the audience was amazing, particularly that moment. It's a real fun, visceral reaction.
So last question, is there anybody in your world that you would go to those lengths to try and take the journey that Ava took? Would you
Oh,
do that?
for sure.
Okay.
My husband, I think so much of, I mean, Ava's made some really terrible decisions, but there is so much love. There is really so much love in her desperation to be able to say goodbye. I would go to the ends of the earth for my husband 100%. Not only him, actually, there are a few other people, but my relationship with him really served as that determination in seeking an answer.
Well, congratulations. This is a remarkable film.
Thank you.
I think it's a great way to kick off the year.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Okay.